Alright, walk up to the vehicle. Look for leaks, puddles under the engine and transmission. Next, you're going to do the seatbelt. Properly mounted, secure, not cut, cracked, frayed, latch, and unlatched. The fire extinguisher. Properly mounted, secure, and is properly rated ABC fire extinguisher. It is charged and indicated in the green. Next is the fuses. If the truck has fuses, have a spare for every circuit. If it has a circuit breaker, they automatically reset themselves. Now you're going to make sure you have 3 triangles, 6 fuses, 3 liquid burning flares, and they're all properly mounted, secured, not cracked or broken, clean, and red in color. Now you're going to do the mirrors. They're properly mounted, secured, they're not cracked or broken, they're clean and have no stickers to block the view, and they're adjusted to me. The windshield, they're probably mounted and secured, not cracked or broken, clean, have no stickers to block my view. The windshield weather stripping, properly mounted and secured, cut, cracked, and frayed, and is not leaking. Now you want to start your engine. The gear shift is in neutral. The clutch should have 1/2 to 2 inches. Now you want to go ahead and press it to the floor and start your engine. As soon as you start your engine, check your gauges. Oil pressure should be rising, operating at normal level. The temperature should be rising and operating at normal level. The voltage meter should be indicated in the green. The air pressure should be rising, and it should be between 120 and 140 psi. Now you check your headlights. You turn on your bright and dim indicator and are working, and your dash light is on. Then you do the signal lights left and right and your 4-way lights. Now you want to go ahead and do your windshield wipers. Make sure they're probably mounted, secured, not bent, cracked, or broken, and none are missing. You're going to do your heater. You're going to turn it on, turn the defrost, and also turn it off afterwards and say they work. Horn, you're going to do the city horn and the air horn. Now you're going to do your air brakes. Make sure it's between 120 and 140 psi. You're going to go ahead and do the park brake test. First, you're going to press the clutch in, press the red knob in, and you're going to make sure the yellow knob is out. Put it in first gear, ease off the clutch, push back on the clutch. They work. Now you're going to pull out the yellow one. You're going to push in the yellow one, pull out the red one, make sure it's in first gear, ease off the clutch, push back on the clutch. They work. Now you're going to go and turn off the engine. You're going to go ahead and pop both valves out, and you're going to have initial drop. There should be no leaks. Now put your foot on the brake, and you shouldn't lose more than 4 psi per minute. Now you're going to do your pump down. At pump down at 60 psi, your warning light should come on. At 25 to 40 psi, your tractor protection valves should pop out, indicating that they're working. You should also now go 5 miles per hour, mash on brakes, and your car shouldn't move left or right. You're going to ask instructor, can you help check out the lights outside of the tractor and trailer? He's going to say yes. He's going to ask which ones. You're going to say headlights, bright and dim, your turn signals, right and left on the tractor and trailer, your 4 ways, your clearance lights, your running lights, and your brake lights. Now you're going to go and check out the vehicle. Your clearance lights, your turn signals, your headlights, and your reflectors, they are probably mounted secure. None are not missing nuts or bolts. They're not bent or cracked, and they're clean and amber in color. Your alternator belt should be mounted secure, not cut, cracked, or frayed. Should have not more than 3 to 4 inches of play. Your water pump should be properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts, and wipe it down for no leaks. Now you should do your radiator. Make sure it's probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Should wipe it down for no leaks. And you should see the side glass is full. You should do the hose. Make sure it's probably mounted secure, not cut, cracked, or frayed, and there's no leaks when you wipe it down. Oil stick, you take it out, wipe it down, put it back in, take it out again, and it should between full and add. Alright, now you're going to do the power steering reservoir. Make sure it's mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken. You're going to wipe it down. Make sure there's no leaks, and make sure it's not missing nuts or bolts. You're going to do the hose. Make sure it's properly mounted secure, not cut, cracked, or frayed, and they should have no leaks. Now you're going to do the air compressor. Make sure that it's mounted and secured. Make sure it's not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Wipe it down. Make sure there's no leaks. Next, you're going to do the hose. Make sure it's probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, not cut, cracked, or frayed, and there's no audible leaks for the hose. Next, you're going to do a frame. Make sure it's properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, and does not have excessive holes. Now you're going to do the steering box. Make sure it's properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts, and you should wipe it for no leaks for the steering box. And now you're going to do the steering linkage. Make sure there's 3 of them. Make sure they're probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken. They're not missing any nuts or bolts or cutter keys. Now you're going to go ahead and do the spring hanger front to rear. Make sure it's probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts, and the bushings are not damaged. You're going to do a leaf spring, not properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. There are none missing, and they're all in line. Next, you're going to do the U-bolt. Make sure it's not bent, cracked, or broken. Make sure it's mounted secure, not missing any nuts. You're going to do the shock absorber. Make sure it's probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts, and wipe it down, and there's no leaks. Now you're going to do your brakes. Your brake hose should probably be mounted secure, not cut, cracked. Your brake hose should not be mounted secure, not cut, cracked, or frayed, and no audible leaks. Your brake chamber should probably be mounted secured, not cut, cracked, bent, not missing any nuts or bolts, with no audible leaks. Your slack adjustment push rods should probably be mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any pins or contact keys. With brake release, should have only 1 inch of play. Next, you're going to do your brake drums, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Wipe it from contamination such as debris or oils and grease. Your brake line should probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not wrong, not dangerously thin, not less than 1/4 inch, and it's free of debris or contamination. Your steer tire, it should, if you have a proper inflammation tool, you should check it. Should not be cut, cracked, or scraped. Should be evenly worn, not less than 432 inches depth. You should not be missing any valves, caps, and stems. There should not be missing, broken, or damaged. You do your rims, make sure they're probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, with no illegal welds. Next, you're going to go and do your lug nuts, probably mounted secure. None are missing, no nuts trailed indicate loosening, no shining threads indicate cross-threading. Your hub oil seal, properly mounted secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Wipe it, has no leaks, and if it has a sight glass, it is full because you can see it. Your mirror brackets probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Your mirror is probably mounted secure, not cracked or broken, clean, and have no stickers to block the view. Your door latches, you should open them and close them. Your door hinge is probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts, and left on the door, and they are secure. Make sure they're secure. Your weather screen probably mounted secure, not cut, cracked, frayed, and there are none missing. Next, you're going to do your fuel tank. Your straps and your steps are probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts, and the cap is tight and has no leaks from the tanks or lines. Now you're going to go ahead and do your catwalk and your steps. Make sure it's probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts, clear debris that could make you trip or fall. Exhaust system not properly mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts, and look down the bottom and there's no soot to indicate leakage. Your header board probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken. There is no, it appears secure enough to hold a load and emergency stop. Your clearance lights are properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any screws, clean and amber in color. Your air hose properly mounted and secured. You're going to do the front and the trailer to the tractor, make sure they're not cut, cracked, or frayed. Make sure there's no audible leaks. Your glad hands probably mounted secure, no cracked, bent, or broken, and have no audible leaks. Your electrical cord from the tractor to the trailer, make sure they're probably mounted secure, not cut, cracked, or frayed. Make sure no wires are showing in the cords and air hoses are clean from the frame. The frame properly mounted, secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. No excessive holes in them. The cross member, front to rear, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Your drive shaft, not bent, cracked, or broken, probably mounted and secure. Universal joint, front to rear, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts, and they are free of debris. Your spring hanger, front to rear, probably mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts, and the bushings are not damaged. The leaf spring, probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken. They are none missing, and they're all in line. The U-bolt, probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts. Your brakes, hose, properly secured, probably mounted secure, not cut, cracked, or frayed. No audible leaks. Your brake chamber, properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts, and no audible leaks. Your slack adjusters and push rod, probably mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any pins or cotter keys. With the brakes release, should have no more than 1 inch of play by hand. The brake drum, properly mounted, secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Wipe it free of contamination such as debris and oil. Your brake line, make sure it's mounted, secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. No worn, not dangerously worn down, not less than 1 to 4 inches, and free of contamination. Next, you're going to go ahead and do your buddy wheel. Make sure it's probably mounted, secure, not bent, cracked, or broken. Make sure there's even space and free of debris. Next, you're going to do your axle tires. If the tires have a gauge, I would check for proper inflammation, not cut, cracked, or scraped, evenly worn with less than 2 to 32 tread depth. Valve caps and stems are not missing, broken, or damaged. The rims are probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. No illegal weldings. The lug nuts are probably mounted secure, not missing, not rust trail to indicate loosening. No shining threads or indicating of cross threading. The axle seal, make sure it's probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts. Wipe it, it has no leaks. The mud flap, probably mounted secure, not damaged. Your apron, properly mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken. No gap or daylight between the apron and the fifth wheel. The fifth wheel, probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken. Not missing any pins or cotton keys. Tractor has a sliding fifth wheel. Inspect the locking pins. The fifth wheel release arm, properly mounted secure, not missing any pins or cotter keys. Is in the lock position and has safety latch in place. I repeat, it's in the lock position and the safety latch is in place. The platform, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts. The fifth wheel mounting bracket, probably mounted secure, not missing any nuts or bolts, not bent, cracked, or broken. Next, I'm going to do the spring hanger front middle. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do the king pin, properly mounted, secure, not bent, cracked, or broken. The lock jaws, properly mounted, secure, not bent, cracked, or broken. They're locked around the king pin. The torsion bar, probably mounted, secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Shock absorber, probably mounted, secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts. And a wipe down for no leaks. Airbag, no, not cut, cracked, or frayed. No audible leaks. Your airbag's mounting bracket. They are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Your tail lights mounted and secured, properly mounted. Your tail lights probably mounted and secured, not cracked or broken. Your DOT reflector tape and your reflectors probably mounted and secured, not cut, cracked, or frayed. Clean and red in color, and there's none missing. Your landing gear probably mounted, secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, not missing nuts or bolts. The feet is secure, it is fully raised, and the crate handle is raised in the lock position. Next, your trailer frame, your cross member, your rails, your floorboard front to rear, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Your clearance lights and reflectors, front to middle, probably mounted, secure, not missing any screws, not cracked or broken, and clean and amber in color. Your tandem release arm, properly mounted, secured, not missing any nuts or bolts. Make sure that it has cotter keys and pins They're not missing in its lock position because I can see the pins. It is in the lock position because I can see the pins. Next, I'm going to go ahead and move to the back of the trailer at the very end where the last tires are at. I should do the spring hanger, front, middle, and rear. It's probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts, and their bushings are not damaged. Your leaf spring, front to rear, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, they're not missing, and they're all in line. Your U-bolt, front to rear, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts. Your torsion bar, front to rear, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts, and they're in line. Your brake hose, front to rear, probably mounted secure, not cut, cracked, or frayed with audible leaks. Your brake chamber, front to rear, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts, with no audible leaks. Your slack adjusters and push rods, front to rear, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing. Pins or cotton keys with brakes released should be no more than one of pull by hand. Your brake drum, front to rear, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, but wipe it should be free of contamination such as debris, oil, or grease. Your brake lining, front to rear, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not worn down too thin, not less than 1 to 4 inches, and also free of debris. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my buddy wheel. Make sure that it's probably mounted secure, not bent, cracked, or broken, have even space with no debris. I'm going to do the axle tires. If I have an inflammation device, I can test it out. Make sure it's cut, cracked, or scraped. Make sure the tires are 2 to 32 depth. Make sure the valve caps to stems are not missing, broken, or damaged. The rims, make sure probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, with no illegal weldings. Your lug nuts, probably mounted secure, none are missing. No rust trails are indicating loosening. No shiny threads indicate cross-threading. Your hub oil seal, properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Wipe it, has no leaks. I know they are full because I can see there's sight glass. Your mud flaps are probably mounted secure. Next, you're going to do your door tie back hook, probably mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any nuts or bolts. Your clearance lights, properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, clean and red in color. Your tail lights, properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any screws, and clean in color. Your DOT reflector, tape, and reflectors, probably mounted secure, not cut, cracked, or frayed, and none are missing.